I Want Answers is made possible by the Grand River Dam Authority, the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, Kelvion Incorporated, Advanced Research Chemicals, Bank of Commerce in Chouteau, and the generous support of viewers like you.
The Chouteau Wildcats and the Tahlequah Sequoyah Braves are here to face off in another exciting competition here on I Want Answers. Hello everyone and welcome to Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. I'm your host, Anna Berry. Now tonight's teams are two returning teams. We have the Tahlequah Sequoyah Braves and the Chouteau Wildcats. How you guys doing? Welcome. Feeling good? Yeah, let's hear it. Woohoo! Now remember, these teams are competing for a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money that will be awarded in the championship at the end of the season. Let's start off by meeting the players from Chouteau. All right, we are starting with senior Crystal Moore. How you doing? Good. We have Sean Thrun. You're also a senior.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have sophomore Blake Couch and senior Janae Donnelly, team captain. Yes. Welcome, welcome. All right, Sequoyah, Tahlequah Sequoyah Braves. We are starting with you, the team captain, senior Celia Bateman. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we have Brian Francis, also a senior.
Hey.
And Savannah Francis, you're a junior. You guys brother or sister?
Yeah.
And we have Cody Ritchie, also a junior. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is going to be an exciting show. I know you guys want some questions, but this show is about what I want, and I want some answers. So let's start off with the speed round.
Next up, it's the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, are we ready? All right, get your buzzer hands ready, and here we go. What Caribbean leader said this in 1961? I am a Marxist-Leninist, and I will be one until the last day of my life. Anyone? Fidel Castro. All right, condensation normally occurs when relative humidity approaches what percentage? Sequoyah?
100%.
Correct. Here's a photo question. Refer to the monitors. The Chinese imperial palace from the Ming dynasty, shown here, is now a tourist attraction known by what name? Sequoyah?
The Forbidden Kingdom.
Correct, the Forbidden City. All right. These peaks are on what mountain range? Mount Jefferson, Mount Hood, Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens. Sequoyah?
The Appalachian Mountains.
Incorrect. Chouteau?
Rockies.
Incorrect. Cascades. All right, here's a video question by Tad Jones, Executive Director of Will Rogers Memorial Museum.
What name did Will Rogers give his birthplace ranch near Oologah?
Anyone? Correct answer is Dog Iron Ranch. All right, initially published in Britain as The Silver Locusts, what name was given in the U.S. to this collection of stories by Ray Bradbury about nearby planetary colonization? Sequoyah?
The Martian Chronicles.
Correct. All right, here's a math question. You get a little bit more time on this. If two circles are 7 units apart and they have radii of 4 and 12 inches respectively, what is the length of their line of centers? Sequoyah?
41.
Incorrect. Chouteau?
23.
Correct. Great. All right, you fly due south from Puerto Rico. What is the first South American country you will see? Chouteau?
Brazil.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
Venezuela.
Correct. Okay, what is the kitchen on a ship called? Chouteau?
The galley.
Correct. Name the liquid endosperm of a coconut. Chouteau?
The milk.
Correct. Name the point on the Earth's surface directly above the seismic focus. Sequoyah? Correct. Math question. Two pulleys with diameters of 10 inches and 14 inches are connected by a continuous belt. How fast is the larger pulley turning if the smaller pulley turns at 560 RPM? Sequoyah?
600 RPM.
Incorrect. Chouteau?
224.
Incorrect. 400. And that bell means that it's time up for the speed round. The score stands at 30 Chouteau and 50 Sequoyah. Round 2 is coming up next. We'll be right back.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
Imagine a place strong enough to weather any storm, built on a foundation of trust and integrity. Imagine sowing a single seed that makes a forest grow. What if there's a bank like that, where all your financial dreams can become reality? Well, that's my bank. That's RCB Bank.
And welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Before we start our advantage round, let's take a minute to get to know the Chouteau Wildcats a little bit better. How you guys doing? Welcome.
Good.
Yeah, feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Crystal, let's start with you. You're a senior, and your plans are to go where after you finish high school?
I'm going to go to Phoenix of Arizona.
Awesome. Have you been there before, to Arizona?
No, I plan on doing online college.
Oh, online? That's cool. That's cool. And what would you like to study?
I want to do software development.
Software development. And I hear that you have lots of pets.
Yes.
Tell me about your pets. How many? What kinds of animals?
It's pretty much a mini farm, a little bit of everything.
Really?
Dogs, cats, pigs.
Wow. Little pigs? Big pigs?
They're mini potbelly.
Mini potbellies. How cute. That's awesome. Glad you're here. All right. We have, where are you? Sean Thrun. It's an interesting last name. Thrun.
Truin.
Truin.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I guess it's spelled differently. Anyway, you're a senior. Where do you want to go after high school?
I plan on going to the Air Force Academy, ma'am.
Awesome. And what would you like to do with that?
Right now I plan on going into cybersecurity and like cyber operations. Kind of been like a family tradition.
Really?
But I'd be the first in my family to go to the academy. Everybody else has been enlisted.
Very, very interesting. Well, very needed right now. And you're about to go somewhere overseas.
Yes, ma'am. I'm planning on going to England over there for a couple of years to live with my aunt.
Wow, where in England?
Right now we're going to be staying in Suffolk. It's about 4 hours away from London.
Well, it's going to be a culture shock and an amazing experience. It's a great, great country over there. All right, glad you're here. All right, we have Blake Couch, and you are planning on going to this college. That's awesome. What do you want to study here at RSU?
My brother went here, and so did my sister-in-law for a little bit, and they just both really liked it. So
that's very cool. And you love design. What do you like to design?
Anything really. I like just sketching and doodling, and then I design T-shirts for like our speech and debate teams and stuff for like that at our school.
Did you make your tie-dye shirt?
No. Pakistan made my
No.
T-shirt.
Okay. Awesome. And we have, there we go, Janae Donnelly, and you're a senior and the team captain. Hong Kong, all over Asia. Tell me about that.
My cousin has spent some time in China and Hong Kong as well, and he was visiting China this summer, so me and my aunt went as well.
So where all did you go?
We spent a few days in Hong Kong, and then we spent about a week and a half in like the mainland of China, and then we had a 15-hour layover in Tokyo, Japan, just so that we could see it.
Yes. What do you think of the flight? Awesome, right?
The 15 hours was not very awesome.
Right, right. But the food over there is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Good. All right, Chouteau, thank you guys so much for being here. Now it is time for the advantage round.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The first team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage question. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right, here we begin with our speed questions. The first one is a photo question, so refer to the monitor. Construction began on this famous bridge in 1933 and was completed in what year? Chouteau?
1987.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
1954.
Incorrect. 1937. Name the activity in the spring when cowboys bring cattle from open range to a central place of branding. Anyone?
Cattle drive?
Incorrect. It's roundup. During what century did the Golden Hind complete its round-the-world voyage? Chouteau?
20th.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
The 19th.
Incorrect. 16th century. What kind of blister consists of a pool of lymph, blood, and other fluids trapped beneath the skin? Chouteau?
Boil.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
Blood blister.
Yes, correct. All right, advantage to Sequoyah. Topic, storms. Name the most intense part of a hurricane with the highest wind speeds and heaviest precipitation.
Surge.
Incorrect. Eye wall. What kind of cloud poking out beneath a cumulus clouds becomes a tornado when it touches the ground?
Funnel cloud.
Correct. The strongest storm to ever strike Cuba occurred in 1924. On the Saffir-Simpson scale, that storm would have been given what category rating?
7.
Incorrect. Category 5. So we're going to go back to speed questions. Here we go. You are at an auto race. As a Lamborghini approaches you, its sound gets louder and has a higher pitch. After it passes you, the pitch gets lower. This change in pitch is what effect? Sequoyah?
The Doppler effect.
Correct. So advantage for Sequoyah. Mountains. The major cities of what state are on the western slope of the Wasatch Range?
South Dakota.
Incorrect. Utah. It is a granulated crystalline igneous rock found, often composed of quartz and feldspar alone. It occurs as large, irregular masses which form the heart of many mountain ranges. Name it.
Granite.
Correct. A chinook is a warm, dry wind, usually on the eastern side of what mountain range?
The Appalachians.
Incorrect. Rocky Mountains. All right, back to speed. What is the term for a radio transmitter that emits a signal as a warning or guide? Sequoyah?
Radar.
Incorrect. No? Beacon. In the early 19th century, European traders sold vast quantities of what addictive narcotic drug to Chinese dealers, severely harming the Chinese society and economy? Chouteau?
Tobacco.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
Opium.
Correct. Advantage for Sequoyah. Ancient Rome. The Battle of Philippi ended as a victory for the triumvirate of Antony, Lepidus, Octavian over what two assassins of Caesar?
Brunus and Mark Antony.
Incorrect. Brutus and Cassius. What ancient Roman whose name rhymes with one of Socrates' students said, "Delenda est Carthago"?
Caesar.
Incorrect. Cato the Elder. A saying indicating what Roman emperor means that one is different to a catastrophe. The correct answer is Nero. All right, back to speed. Galileo proposed that Jupiter's 4 largest moons be named the Medicean stars in honor of his patron, Cosimo de who? Chouteau?
Antioch.
Incorrect. Sequoyah?
Athena.
Incorrect. Medici. Cosimo de Medici. All right, and that's all the time we have for the advantage round. The score now stands at 30 for Chouteau and 90 for Sequoyah. We'll take a quick break.
I Want Answers is made possible by the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, one of the largest, most inland river ports of the U.S. inland river system. Agricultural commodities, building materials, fuel, and machinery are shipped into and out of the Tulsa Port of Catoosa daily using a combination of barge, rail, and truck. To learn more about the Tulsa Port of Catoosa, visit their website at tulsaport.com. And also by Kelvion Incorporated, global experts in heat exchange, committed to providing quality products and services with honesty, integrity, and commitment to customers, employees, shareholders, and the global community. For more information about Kelvion, visit kelvion.com. And also by Advanced Research Chemicals, providing customer-focused solutions to basic and advanced chemical applications. ARC has a long history of giving back to our local and international communities. For more information, visit fluoridearc.com.
I love coming into the lab every day. My job is to screen evidence for DNA analysis. When I started at Rogers State University, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But after I took my first chemistry class, I realized that I wanted to be in the lab. It does feel good to go to school and to find a direction and then wind up doing something that I enjoy. Not everyone can say that. It all started for me at Rogers State University.
I Want Answers is made possible by the Bank of Commerce in Chouteau.
And welcome back to I Want Answers, presented by GRDA. Now, before we start our whirlwind round, let's get to know the Tahlequah Sequoyah Indians a little bit better. How you guys doing? Feeling good? Yeah? Okay, good. We're going to start with you, Cody. Cody Ritchie, you're a junior. You participate in the robotics team, and you went to state competition this year. What do you hope to do in the future with this?
I hope to go to nationals and maybe
Yeah?
worlds.
And what are you building in your robotics team?
Just a robot.
A robot? What does a robot do? Does it do anything specifically?
There's a new game every year, and you gotta build something that can compete in this game.
Very cool, very cool. You also want to be a diesel mechanic and astronaut?
Yeah.
Wow, high aspirations. So it's like way low and then above high. You want to go to outer space?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you want to do up there?
I don't know.
That's awesome. Good for you. Awesome. All right, we have junior Savannah Francis, now cross country, track, 4-H, and you're also on the academic team, but you also love sewing and crocheting. Where did you learn how to do that?
I learned it from my mom.
Really? And sewing, crocheting, what do you like to make?
I like to make like scarves and hats when I crochet, and I've sewn a bunch of dresses.
Neat. Great for Christmas presents, right?
Yeah.
Where do you plan on going after high school?
Maybe OSU.
Nice. Okay, good. Glad you're here. And we have your brother, right? Brian Francis?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you like to run and make music?
Yeah, basically.
What do you make? Do you play? Do you sing?
I make good music.
Are you DJ? What do you do?
You know, I just do what I want. I mean, yeah, I can run. Yeah, my cross-country team's going to regionals, and we should go to state. Yeah.
Very cool. And you're also on the National Guard.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. What are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go to basic training, and then right after that, I'm going to go to NSU, and I'm going to study to get my CPA so I can become an accountant.
Awesome. Very cool. Glad you're here. All right. We have our team captain, senior Celia Bateman. Welcome. You're the captain of the varsity academic team and National Honor Society president. Very cool. Members of the speech and debate team. Now, after high school, what would you like to do?
I would like to go to college and major in biochem or pre-med, like lab clinical sciences.
Very cool. Where would you like to go?
Fisk University is the
And
plan.
where's that?
In Nashville.
Awesome. Have you been to Nashville?
I have not.
It's great. Such a cool city. Awesome. Glad you guys are here. All right. So now it is time for the whirlwind round.
Next up, the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions within a minute, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, Chouteau, you are trailing right now, so you get to pick one of these categories. We have geometry, language arts, or coastlines, and you can pick for yourself or you can pick to give it to Tahlequah Sequoyah. Ready?
We'll do geometry.
Geometry. For yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now, team captain has to answer this. 1/8 of a circle equals how many degrees?
.48.
Incorrect. Find the width of a rectangle in inches if the area is 60 square inches and the length is 12 inches.
Five.
Correct. Any part of a circle's circumference is called what?
Radii.
Incorrect. Give me the formula for the area of a parallelogram with base B and altitude h. BH. Gosh. All right. Great job. Great job. Tahlequah Sequoyah, we're going to give you 3 options to pick from. You get American history, physical science, or language arts.
Language arts, please.
Okay. All right, ready? Which punctuation marks are used to identify the chapters, articles, poems, and other parts of books or magazines?
Colon.
Incorrect. If you major in classics, you'll probably learn what 2 languages most widely used in the Roman Empire.
Yeah. Latin and Italian.
Incorrect. Da is Russian for yes. What is German for yes?
What? Ja.
Correct. Zulu and Swahili are among the many native languages on which continent?
Africa.
Correct. What is the Spanish word for wolf?
What? Lobo.
Correct. What adjective indicates a prosaic meaning that is neither figurative nor metaphorical?
Fable.
Incorrect. Give me the 3-letter word often replaced in a sentence by a semicolon.
And.
Correct. A person who studies. All right. Woo! Okay. So after 3 rounds, the score stands currently at 40 for Chouteau and 130 for Sequoyah. Let's go back to a few more speed round questions to wrap up this game. Okay, guys, ready? Here we go. What kind of gym was named after its finder, Thomas Cullinan? Anyone? Sequoyah?
Rubies.
Incorrect. Diamond. An infestation of what Colopterans has destroyed millions of acres of pine forest in British Columbia and the Rocky Mountain states? Anyone? It was mountain pine beetles. What ancient civilization built the Pont de Garde, an aqueduct over the river in Gard in southern France?
The
Chouteau?
Romans.
Sorry?
The Romans.
Correct. What term from a series of medieval wars now also means a major effort for an idea or cause? Chouteau?
Crusade.
Correct. The greatest percentage of the Mid-East petroleum reserves are in Saudi Arabia. What other country in the region comes in second? Sequoyah?
Kuwait.
Incorrect. Chouteau?
Iraq.
Correct. All right. And that bell concludes tonight's competition. The final score stands at 70 for Chouteau and 130 for Sequoyah. So that means, Sequoyah, you are our winners. Congratulations. You guys did great. Everyone did a really great job. Thank you so much for participating. Now, Tahlequah Sequoyah, you guys will advance to the next round of the competition. So we'll see you guys again in a few weeks. Thank you both teams for playing, and thank you audience for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. Please be sure to follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram, and remember, you can catch up on past episodes anytime at rsu.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.